Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video. Today I will be giving a hopefully short and not too long review of The Suicide Squad, directed by James Gunn. Straight off, I'm gonna say that the movie was amazing. It definitely had a lot of perks. There were some few flaws, but honestly no movie is perfect, I don't think. Other than, like, maybe Shrek. But that one's a joke. That's more for the memes. I just gotta say, like, the script, I enjoyed. All of the actors did a phenomenal job. There wasn't really... I don't think there's any part that I disliked. Only, maybe when Harley Quinn had that whole, like, romantic montage with... I don't even know the guy. I think he was like the son or something. Her love interest, very briefly for the film. That's the only part that I was like, this is funny, but also like, I don't care too much for it. As well, the action was amazing. The CGI was phenomenal. Have you seen how King Shark looked? I mean, I watched the Flash CW show, and I like how that King Shark is portrayed, but like, he was definitely one of the highlights of the movie, along with Ratcatcher too. The actress did a really great job. She was honestly the heart of the movie. I loved so many of her scenes, and like her connection between Bloodsport, as well as the scenes with Polka Dot Man and King Shark. Those were definitely some, like, high points in the movie, because, like, all the character interactions were so great. For, like, a flaw of the movie, I really wish that they didn't kill off the characters that fast, because I think it was maybe, like, 5 minutes in, and then okay, half of them are like basically dead. What just happened? And when Savant, Michael Rooker's character, was like swimming away, I honestly was sitting in the theater thinking, okay, does he see the future? Can he like travel back in time? Because like, obviously it seems like the whole him being a coward is setting up for something. And it wasn't. It was just him being a coward. Like, I like the fact of, I don't know, what would you call it? The word isn't coming to my mind. But when he killed the bird at the very beginning of the movie, and then when they ended up doing that amazing, like, intro sequence with the music, and, like, the actors' names and stuff, and showing the dead bodies, I just liked how the bird was, like, on him, kind of like a... wow, you were a dick for killing that bird at the beginning of the film. Now, this review is all over the place just because I've been trying to film it for like a few days now, and I barely have time, so my apologies if I like keep talking from one thing to another. But going back to that title sequence, I don't know if you'd call it that, I love the music that they did, and then how they just, like, rolled the camera around Amanda Waller, which Viola Davis did an even better job than before. Like, she was badass, like, deadcore in the first Suicide Squad movie, but this one, she was just a plain-out bitch. Like, the fact that her workers had to hit her in the head to, like, save the squad... oh my god, I thought they were going to be dead after that, but apparently not. But going back to that sequence, I liked how they were, like, spinning the camera around in circles, around everything. It was just so good, because James Gunn he's a really good director of this stuff. He just took characters that no one knew in, like, Guardians, and now everybody knows them. And then he took characters, like, from the DC comics, and it's like... okay, now we know about you, but also they died, which, yeah, I think that's the one major thing that I'm not a huge fan of. I had a feeling that, like, those people were gonna be dead, but not that fast. Like, Pete Davidson is a big actor, so the fact that they barely had him was, like, kind of a waste. Now, Margot Robbie is a great Harley Quinn, so I was really excited to see more of her character in the movie. It's a great watch whenever she came onto the screen, and especially the whole red flag scene. I fucking love that. That was hilarious. And then right after, she's just, like, killing a bunch of people. Like, she was very badass. So the actress did a great job. And I can never say his name right. Idris Elba. He did a great job as Bloodsport, but when you find out that, originally he was just going to replace Will Smith as Deadshot, watching the movie and thinking about that, you can kind of, like, see how, it's just someone really good with a gun, and Amanda Waller is using his daughter's leverage or blackmail, so I still loved his character. I'm glad that he didn't, like, become Deadshot, because that was one of my, like, dislikes in the Suicide Squad. It seemed more like the Will Smith movie, because he's a great actor, but, like, they focus so much on his character. So I was really happy to see that, like, there's kind of, like, an equal, like, amount of time given for each character's, like, story and development to actually happen. And we didn't, like, constantly just get, like, Harley Quinn, because she's a popular character, but, like, other characters got to shine through as well, which I was really happy about that. And also, John Cena, he is a really good actor. Like, I fucking hated the character at the end of the movie, but oh my god. It's just, I was so sad when they killed Rick Flag. And I honestly hope they can bring him back, or they can do prequel movies with, like, other missions. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but his character was so much more likable. And then to just see Peacemaker kill him, oh my god, the whole movie, like, I would have to make, like, a long-ass video to talk about everything, because it was just so good. And I cannot wait until I watch it again. As well, the fact that they killed off Captain Boomerang, like, immediately. What? He was, like, a popular character from the first movie, so when Harley was like, Boomer, I was so surprised. There were scenes when I was literally like, cause the gore, oh my god, the fact that it was rated R, it was really bloody and really just gruesome, and, like, I don't know, like, what genre you would say for it, but I didn't mind it. But there are, like, parts where I was just, like, jaw dropped, cause I could not believe what was happening. But I watched it with a friend, and then he said, oh, well, don't worry, because Captain Boomerang, he's like a boomerang. They always come back, right? Yeah. I don't know if they're gonna bring him back, though, but the only other thing I want to talk about is the fucking giant starfish, Starro. Like, it was interesting how there's, like, kind of multiple villains throughout the film, and I can't get over that. It was just the fact that Starfish was the main villain of the movie. It's totally a James Gunn thing to do, and I fucking love it. Not as much, though, as Sebastian the Rat. That rat has my heart. Bring him in more movies. So, overall, it's a great movie. There are some parts that I didn't like as much, but honestly, all the characters were amazing. The acting was so good. I cannot wait to watch it again, and I really hope we get to see them on screen or even through the Peacemaker TV shows again, because it just makes me so happy. And one Easter egg, if anyone has watched the Guardians movie with, or the second Guardians, where there's Mantis, played by, I believe her name is pronounced Pom Klementieff. She actually has a cameo appearance as a dancer in, I think, The Boys Club or something, but I'll insert a photo, because when I saw that, I was like, Oh my god! And also Taika Waititi was in the movie. What? That was insane. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a huge thumbs up, subscribe to the button below, comment down if you were a fan of the Suicide Squad, and if you're hoping that they end up making a sequel to this sequel, but not really, it's more like a standalone film, and I'll see you next time.